What's up, fellow YouTubers? I'm going to try and get this little video clip in before the wind gusts back up because it is severely warm on this November day. That's why I'm out relaxing for a change instead of working and yard work, etc., etc. Took a day off from all that. It's not fun. Who wants to do all that anyway? Anyway, I want to thank everybody for checking out the website. I hope all those parts got to everybody like they're supposed to. Haven't heard anything bad, so I assume the best for that. My webpage mainly focuses on just stock bikes and stock pre-assembled bikes for those who need a bike to get around for their sole transportation. That is my main focus. I don't do any high performance stuff because usually a person that doesn't have a car appreciates reliability a lot more than they do speed. So reliability is my main focus. Also, I hope everybody enjoyed the hyper bike jumping the cars video. That was just for a little harmless fun and a chuckle. So I hope somebody got a chuckle out of that. Let's see, what else? Oh yes, part 2 of the wintertime bicycle maintenance is coming up shortly. Strangely enough, we've had super massive warm weather, which is usually dropping down in the 20s and the 30s. And yeah, I haven't got that video made yet, but I'm sure these 70-degree tank top days are numbered, so as soon as that drops, so will that video. Because you got to be ready for the super cold. You don't want to break down when it's super cold. It's an inconvenience to break down anytime, but when you come out of your job and you get on your bike and you got to make it home, and it's 2 degrees out, that's the day you'd like for your bike to stay together and get you from A to B. All right, well, I'm going to finish my casual ride around. Tried to get in here for a little wind break, but I don't know if that helped at all. My trusty steed. Speaking of trusty steed, somebody sent me an email the other day and wanted to know if gas-powered bicycles are reliable, or are they just a fad. They had a neighbor down the street who's always working on his, so they weren't sure if you know, he was just doing it as a hobby, wasn't good at it, or if they just weren't reliable pieces regardless what you did. And I will answer that by saying yes, they are reliable pieces. I've got lots of people out riding for thousands of miles that don't have cars. A perfect example is today. The wind is blowing 20 to 30 plus miles an hour. It is really brutal. I know you can't see that in the video. Maybe you can hear it, but it is a brutal wind. And I have seen a couple other people I've passed while they're pedal riding, and I feel for those folks. That is a brutal way to get around. That doesn't answer the question of reliability, but I just thought I'd throw that in there because that is another reason to have one of these. When the wind's blowing and it is super brutal, it is not so super brutal painful to get where you got to get. It does take a little ease out of your ride, or adds a little ease into your ride. Anyway, allow me to explain. Allow me to use my bike as an example. That's why it's in so many of the videos and the YouTube videos. It is the same bicycle and engine and everything. If you scroll through my videos, even from way back, this is the same bike that has done all those videos. It has over 10,000 miles on it. I just do normal maintenance from time to time. They're not high maintenance. If you take care of your product, you don't have to do high maintenance. I do have new tires on it. I did wear out the tires. There's nothing I can do about that. Tires are gonna wear. But other than just keep it clean, keep my chain lubed, occasional little tune up, which we'll get into with the wintertime readiness video or wintertime prep video. But other than that, it's the same everything. Same chain, same sprocket. I put 15 miles on today, just out killing a little time and enjoying the warmth of the fall. As you can see all the super leaves in the background. And here in a minute, you'll see a big gust and a little leaf tornado. But other than that, yes, they are 100% reliable. You mix your fuel correctly, if you build your cycle correctly, or have it built correctly, and don't make anything close or that'll work, do the job correctly, you will have some quality bike and you'll have reliability. If you do the slap together thing and, ooh, that's pretty close, and hey, that almost works, it's always the little stuff that bites you out there on the road. So make sure everything is to the best of your ability and the best you can get. The pre-assembled bicycles on my webpage aren't the $100 engines. They're a little more expensive, but they have bearings in the engine, not bushings. So you get tons and tons worth of trouble-free miles out of them. Trying to save that couple bucks will bite you every time. If you're going to gamble, why would you spend that little bit of money to find out that one didn't work, and then a little bit more money and on a cheap one, and that one didn't work, when you could be riding and moving on with your life, making money instead of spending money. All right, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but the wind has massively picked back up. So I'm gonna cut this short and get my bones heading back to my side of town, because we do have some inclement clouds rolling in. All right, once again, thanks for everybody for stopping in the old YouTube page. Check us out on Facebook. Once again, I appreciate the purchases on the webpage. That's what makes it worth it. That's what makes it simple for a person that doesn't want to assemble their own bike to just buy a bicycle and get it shipped to their door, mix the fuel up, and get to riding. No massive assembly required. That's what my webpage is all about. Like I said, we don't do high performance stuff, just standard stuff. If you want to high performance it, that's all up to you later in life. My big concentration is reliability and getting you from A to B without you having to stop and fix your bike all the time. All right, well, I will see your happy faces in the next video. The sun's popping out. Let's gander at that. Can we see that? Well, I don't know if you can see it in the video or not, but we got a peep of sunlight. All right, everybody, ride safe, stay safe, all that good business, and I will see you in the next video.